Hi, everyone. These are tears because this is what it's like when you lose someone like so important to you, like a dad. Like, it randomly comes, and it started because I was praying, and I was just praying for my family because I love my family so much. My mom's in Texas, my sister is working so hard and just starting real estate. My brother is doing good, and um just thinking of me and Min, and we want to have kids someday and stuff like that. And I'm just thinking about life, and just it's hard when dad's not there. I mean, it's random thoughts of like I miss him, and I always will. He was a big part of my life, and I know he's always with us, and I'm crying, and it doesn't help, you know, like to I can't even look at the camera because I'm just bawling. And it's like random. It's not all the time. I'm not sad all the time. I'm going to work, going to school. It's just sometimes I have moments where I'm really missing my dad. And it makes me realize, I mean, I've lost my grandma, I've lost people before. We weren't ready, you know? And it's like he was such a big part of our life, and we don't talk about it. We are there for each other. We love each other, my family, you know. No matter Texas or San Diego, like we're always there calling my mom all the time just because I want to talk to her. It's not because I'm checking up on her, it's because I love her and I'm on my way to work and just seeing what she's up to and how her day is going. And you know my sister's busy with her girls and trying to do real estate now, which I'm so proud of her. And me and Min just, he's working real estate also here in San Diego, and I'm working, going to school, and Travis is working, and, you know, we have our, I don't, I'm just thinking of my family, and we're just missing someone. I don't know how my family's doing, but I feel like when this stuff happens, it's like, I don't even know if I want to share. It's hard to talk about. I don't think I ever like to talk about with people um, what it feels like. It's like hard to explain. But I think people know what I'm talking about if they lost someone, and it's like a spouse, like a child. You know what I mean? This is my father, and we're all gonna lose somebody someday, and it just sucks. You know, I want to be a counselor. And I mean, people are gonna be dealing with this grief, losing a loved one. I think I just watched a movie talking about it, kind of like, and I'm always gonna remember the good things. And I love my dad, and he's always with me. And like, I feel like I'm doing better because for my dad, kind of like in school, like I'm gonna get that master's, I'm gonna be a counselor. I already would have done that, and he's doing amazing being a mom. My sister, and doing real estate, she'll be amazing at anything she does. I feel like my mom's alone, but I know she's like, keeping busy with the animals, and she has us with who loves her and adores her and are always there no matter where we are. Like our families just love, my brother is just down the street from me, and he's living in the home that we grew up in pretty much, and I'm happy for him. And he's like doing his own thing, and I'm just so happy and love my family. And I'm making this video just because, like, this is real. This is how it happens. It's not all the time. Like, this rarely ever happens like this, tears, but it's coming. And I was just praying, and I think it's just flowing because there's a lot of pain in my heart, and I don't talk about it, and I just keep going on in life and just remember the good times. And how much, you know, he loved us, and he told us all the time how proud he was, and it's just hard. It never gets easy. I don't think we'll always miss him. I think it doesn't help that in a month we're gonna have a funeral. And I make this video of him, like, and I love watching this video, like, creating it from pictures of his childhood up to, like, his marriage and when we were kids and growing up and the grandkids, and he had a wonderful life, you know, because of us, and we love him, and I'm glad he's my dad, and, you know, I'm just so happy he was my father, and I love him and miss him, and I know he's always with us, and it's like, these are tears, man. This is what it's like. It's like randomly, I think I'm just letting it out, and I'm showing you guys what it's like. Grief, it's like comes and it's random. It's like months ago, but it doesn't matter. It's like, I think it's not and everything, but it's not pain constantly. It's just like, it's okay. You know, we'll be fine. Our family's strong. My mom's strong. My siblings are strong just because that's my dad was. That's just how we are. We love each other so much. We lost our grandma. We loved her, adored her. It's like no different. It's just we weren't ready to lose my dad. Just we're tired, you know. My mom's in Texas where she needs to be with the grandkids, you know, to see them, and I won't be out there, but I just can't now, you know. Because my husband and me are making a life, and I'm going to school and have a good job, and, you know, it's just not able to happen right now, and it's okay. It'll happen if it's supposed to be in God's plan, and I still love Jesus, and I'm not mad at him. I'm just super sad. You know, I prayed so hard for him to have a miracle, and, you know, a lot of people lost family and loved ones, and, you know, I never admitted it was COVID. I mean, just, it's hard to tell people that, because it's like when I hear people talk about COVID all the time, it just breaks my heart that my dad was one of them that lost their lives, and I just never talk about it. I just go on with life, and we have to go on, and it's just, I don't even think I should post this because it's like my family will see it. And how's Julie? You know, my cousins, like, he was a big part of our lives. His brother, you know, Jerry, or, you know, friends at his school district, like, people, like, reached out to my mom and brother like crazy because he was loved. My dad was a really awesome person, had a great sense of humor, and he just was such a good poppy. His grandkids, like, breaks my heart that they can't grow up with him, you know. What gives me hope is that I will see him again in heaven, because I know he knew Jesus. You know, I think he may have been a big reason for me to believe, because, I mean, there's multiple things. I think Jesus tried to reach out to me, but it was, I remember my dad breaking free from addiction because of his alcohol, and it was Jesus. He was able to be on a hand, he was on his hands and knees praying for him to help, because, I mean, we were a big part of his life, and, I mean, it was just hard to break free from addiction, you know, and Jesus helped him through and helped me through things, and I mean, even through this, I need Jesus, like, because I have peace and hope knowing that I'll see him again in heaven, you know, because he knew Jesus. But then I think of people who don't know Jesus, and it just breaks my heart, because this, life's not promised tomorrow or whatever. Like, you never know. I don't want to live life like that. I want to live it like with loving my husband and maybe continuing on a future with my career and having kids and stuff like that. We got married and we've been together so long, and I mean, kids haven't been the right timing, I guess. It just, maybe we will soon, who knows, but I don't want to talk about that. I don't know. Life, it's hard, but it's also, there's a lot of good too. And it's the family, and you realize what's important in life and what matters the most. And we definitely need money with this inflation and gas price, everything going up. It's like we need money, but happiness, love, it's all about that. And I mean, I would be in Texas right now after losing my dad. I wanted to just be there, but I have a good job, and an education that I'm working towards, and my ultimate dream of being a counselor to help people through stuff like this, like addictions, like grief, and whatever they're going through. I just care about people, and I think that this will be a really useful video someday. I don't know if I'll share it today, but this is what it's like. It comes and goes, and I could put on a happy face, but deep inside it's like, I think at first it was hard to explain because it was empty, like a piece of your heart is empty. Then you kind of don't want to talk about it. You just be together knowing that there's something missing, a big part of your life, and you don't want to make other people sad. Like my mom, like my sister, like my brother, my aunt. Like, I don't, but I'm sad. And they might be too, and we're just avoiding it. But the truth is, we miss it. And if we don't let it out, if we don't talk about it or share it, it happens to people all over the world. They lose people, and I mean, there's a war going on. It sucks. I mean, it's so sad what happens in the world, all the bad stuff. But I mean, I'm glad that my life's been the way it is, and I could just want to help people through. And I think I'm about done with this video, but thank you for listening and taking the time to watch. I care about you guys. Sorry I've been off, not really posting a lot. It's just like, there's not much to say. But thank you for your time.